Hello everyone, Meowcore here and welcome to the end of my 2023 video. 2023 has not been the worst year and has not been the best year either. 2022 was much more worse than this, to be honest. I would describe 2023 as more of a tiring year. Not just because I'm always tired. By the end of 2024, I'll probably have baggy eyes down to here or something. Hopefully not. But lost some friends along the way, mostly because they're toxic. But we have gained some friends, so that's positive. I know it's mainly, I would say this year has more or less been when I was more active on my channel, because last year was like just uploading a few bits with my cats and like did a few Cuphead bosses and all that, and that's about it really. So goals for 2024. I would love to reach 1,000 subscribers if possible. I know my content isn't the best with like quality wise and entertainment wise, because I can't really edit things in properly, say like add a banana on top of the 23. Oh yes, the one way around now. But maybe we can keep going with the channel still. I don't know when I should return to doing streams. You all will have to let me know, because I got a bit depressed, to be honest, with... I know I like did a lot of streams constantly because I kept putting Pokemon in their own streams. But it felt much more neater doing it that way. Plus, I didn't have to worry about thinking of what thumbnail to put there for all of the Pokemon. But you'll have to let me know when you want me to return to live streaming, because if we can like at least reach 1,000 subscribers, maybe 1 million, I doubt that would happen within a year with my content. But the more people that are on this channel, the more I can make friends with, and the more chance I'll be able to stream, and there'll always be someone who wants to watch me. Not all of the streams, but like individual streams with individual people, if that makes sense. I caught the that stupid cough that's going around now. So on top of cold, my throat playing up while I try to sleep, I've now got the bloody cough. So that's 3 things now. I hate it. But yeah, future plans. I want to get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet done and out the way. And two of my friends bought me the downloadable content for Scarlet because it was on for sale, and I decided, why not? I'll get the one for Violet, because it's pretty much about half the price for what Game Freak was charging originally. So I thought, you know, having all my money just to make more rushed games, you know, because if Unova, my favourite region, if the remakes are much worse than what they did with Scarlet and Violet, one, I'm not buying it, and that says a lot from someone who's not buying their favourite region. And two, I'm not buying. That means I'm putting a complete stop to any new Pokemon games, at least until they either like patch up all the crap they never bothered to do in the past with like Nintendo Switch games. Recording.
Do you need the button?
No. Or a different company takes them over, like buys them out, and does a better job. But another goal for this channel I want to do is make a better variety of content, because I got some of the Kirby, one of the Kirby games done almost. It sort of evolves with tiredness, and I can't focus properly on video games as much as I used to. But there was Kirby, and remember Transfer Ruby, I completed that with both endings. I just need to put on good tags and a better thumbnails for them all. I do also want to make better thumbnails for the drinks videos I've made of tasting them, because I'm struggling to find a website that, let me see if I can find it. I found it once, but stupid old me didn't bookmark it. Something, no I didn't even, okay. Can I just drag it on? No? There needs to be a fin for OBS where you could just drag it on. There's a website that had something like this. I remember the background just being plain black. There was a scroll part. I don't know if I can capture the cursor on this. What that? Properties? No. But where you can see the scroll bar, if you like click the dot bit and you drag it to the right, it would add more layers. I've searched everywhere typing in conical gradient or like repeated conical gradient. I just can't find it, because all the others just keep coming up with like the coded ones, and you can't save the picture afterwards. And on the website, I remember that you could choose the colours that would appear on there. It's not just like it adds one repeat to it. There were like other options as well, like what was it? It was like it allows you to add 1 or 2 or 3 segments, I think, at a time, I believe. It's hard to describe. This was like back in June or July, I think. I just can't find it now. So I'm probably looking for a website that probably got taken down or something now. But if you know of any other websites that's similar to what I'm looking for, please let me know, because I would really love to get some work done on the thumbnails, because a lot of the videos are like very messy. Other problems I want to fix is I can't remember when it started. I think it was like May or June. When I used to use Google Chrome, for some stupid reason, every time I turn on the computer now or close Google Chrome, it locks me out of everything, apart from Discord, which makes no sense. So I'd have to keep signing into YouTube, I have to keep signing into Twitch, get verification every time on my phone just to do the second login, eBay, and so on. The only thing that's not affected by it is Discord. So I then moved on to Brave, which for a while was fantastic because I could block adverts. After a few months, it started happening on Brave as well. I don't know what's causing it. I sent a question to the Google Help Center where people could post questions, and then the people of Google decided to lock my question so no one can bloody answer it. Thank you, Google, you sods. So I'm still kind of stuck logging into everything every day. And if I accidentally close Brave, I get frustrated because then I have to log into everything again when I didn't need to. I don't know what's doing it. It's really annoying. Another thing I want to sort out for 2024 is better cameras. I do not know what people are using because this grainy crap, how's that 1080 pixels high definition? I don't get it. So I need better cameras for doing my coin collection videos because it can take like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe even 5, just for the camera to zoom into the coin so I can show you the date and the pictures on it. It's horrible. So coin videos are currently on hold until someone can tell me what camera I need. I have asked a different coin collector YouTuber. They liked my comment on questions, so I'm just waiting for feedback on that. I don't know how far back in the queue I am, but hopefully not too far back. But yeah, I want to make better variety content one day in next year. So I've got tons of consoles, and I've got shelves stacked of different games that I've not yet gone through properly. Most of them of which are PlayStation 2 games, because games in that era was just fantastic. You really can't top it off of a lot of those these days. It's just annoying that PlayStation and Sony is not bothering to add on older games now, because they've really stopped adding new games, despite there's probably poor people out there who are still paying the stupid 100 subscription thing just for the same old games that they haven't put any new ones on for yet. But hopefully better content to come soon for that. I would have also liked for wireless cameras, but they apparently don't exist in 2023 and 2024. Because the bed is on the opposite side to me, and I wanted to get a couple of boxes for Crystal and Ruby, and then attach wireless cameras to the edges of the boxes, so whenever the cats come in, you get to see them sleep and probably mess about with the boxes or something. But they apparently don't exist anywhere, or I'm just not typing in the right word for them. Because I don't want a camera wire to go all the way as a trip hazard just to be on the bed. If there's a dongle camera or something where you could put the stick in it and it connects to the camera wirelessly, that would be great, but I just can't find anything. So either if anyone knows about anything like that, please let me know in the comments. or it'll be to the point where I've finally gotten massive amount of room in my room because I've got a lot of stuff, especially boxes of puzzles. Just had a shower and it's still. Then I could probably alter where the computer is and the bed to be near each other but not cramped up on that. I'm not sure how to do it yet. I have resolutions for 2024. One of which is to win the Sappho Live lottery, which is probably not going to happen, at least until I've like grey haired or something, or not at all. I still think it's rigged sometimes. I do have a list somewhere of most of them. That hurt. That hurt. Okay. One of the other resolutions was 100 subscribers or more. I don't know. Another one is getting over the fact that I'm permanently single. Because I wanted a girlfriend who wasn't like addicted to all the shit like tattoos, smoking, vaping, alcohol, and all that bullshit. Because that's just a waste of money and a waste of your life by killing yourself. If that makes sense. Same for piercings, to be honest. But I feel like in this modern age, there is no girls left that even matches me. Because there are simple things like, I want to date a girl that loves cats, loves food. I don't even mind if the girl is big, to be honest. A girl that loves old-fashioned stuff, which is very rare, I feel. Yeah, there's fireworks going off, it's distracting me a bit. But everyone just seems to be into modern stuff, like white wallpaper everywhere, just one or two pictures and then fake plants. That's great for the environment. It's boring. It's a boring style, to be honest. For me, at least, because I'm into the old-fashioned stuff. I don't think I've got it near me to show. What do I? Sadly not. Sadly not. Yes, I do. This is one of my notebooks. Now, I would love a house like that. A thatched cottage. If I ever win the lottery. In a quiet village, not full of like shit modern stuff like electric scooters just to watch people be lazy and not use their legs like they don't know how to use them anymore. No motorbikes or loud vehicles, because that's pissing me off with how they just think it's alright to just go about making noise when people could be stressed out and all that. The government really needs to sort that shit out, to be honest, with that stuff. It's just difficult to find a relationship in this modern life, which is why I'm frustrated I wasn't in like the 1970s or 60s, because a lot of people back then had it easier, especially with painful stuff and houses. So I've sort of given up, honestly, trying to find a girlfriend. Which is why you may have seen in some of my videos I keep going on about like I hate my face and all that, because I feel like everything is just wrong with me, which is probably one of the reasons why girls don't want to date me, because I had it rough at some of my schools. And I mean rough, but I'm not going to go into it because it's horrible to go through. But yeah, I'm going to try and force myself to accept that I'm single forever. So everything that I don't want on Facebook or somewhere else. I think I've only sold like one thing on eBay, but then someone's like, "Can I have a refund? I didn't see that you put collection only, despite it being at the front of the item's title." So I thought, yeah, okay. And then I was like charged 59p fee from eBay just for giving someone a refund who misread it, which, that's not fair. I'm not the one who misread something. I shouldn't be the one who's being charged money just because someone else's stupidity. So I kind of just left eBay. Well, I didn't leave it, but I just deleted all my selling items so it doesn't happen again. I'm trying to make money, not go bankrupt for people's stupidity. Keep asking for refunds. Facebook has been a bit more successful than... No, Facebook has been more successful than eBay, but also Facebook is annoying. You either get robots saying, like spam robots saying, "Does your item look like this? Link. If so, I'll buy it." And I already knew that as a spam, because why would you need a link every time? So I just block those. There's also idiots on there that says, "I would like to buy this item. Do you deliver? Title, collection only." And then they're like, "Oh, okay, sorry. Didn't see that." Or they don't read the description either. They just see the pictures and they go straight for asking, "Is it available?" Or there's also idiots who say, "Is this available? Can I buy it?" And say, "Sure you can. Here's my address. Let me know what time and day suits you, and I'll have it ready for you." And then later on, just nothing. I even waited a few days and literally nothing. And then sometimes when I go back and ask, "Do you still want this?" and I would say, "No, sorry." Or, "Yeah, sorry, I'll come back. I'll come around one day and get it." And then it's the same result. So it's a struggle selling stuff on Facebook with all the idiots on there. I know some people can be forgetful, but how can you be forgetful for something that you want to buy? Which kind of goes for the first resolution as well, with storing everything in my shed. Because by the time I've sold everything that I don't need, things I'm keeping, like all of my puzzle boxes, because I've got so many now from the Rivet company. Like, I can see $15 there. There's 9 there. There's about 12 on the bed. There's one down beside me, and there's about 15 others in the shed. I love their puzzles. And then there's like regular 2-dimensional puzzles, which I've got like over 20 of. I'm slowly getting rid of ones that doesn't really go to my taste. But I got this at Christmas. Patch Cottage. Which I do love. I prefer making these down at my nan's house because I enjoy spending time doing the puzzles with Nan. Only 6 hours and 14 minutes of shiny highlights for the year. From one of my friends. So that kind of falls in with that resolution as well. 10 was the lottery, 9 was getting over being single, 8 was reach 1,000 subscribers, 7 was sell everything on Facebook, 1 was... And then there's also the thing where they removed the 240 and 480 pixels quality for videos for smaller YouTube channels. You bastards. There's definitely favoritism going on if you're just doing it for smaller YouTube channels. Because you use COVID as an excuse for getting rid of that. That is not on. I don't know that. What was this? Oh yeah, I can't seem to change my username on the actual Discord website for some bloody reason. Because it's still my old username, MikeHereTV, which no longer exists. Wireless face cameras or Bluetooth face cameras, even though I don't know if my computer's how it does Bluetooth. There's also, I don't know if it's fixed itself, but at random times my phone would randomly disconnect from the Wi-Fi or the hub. I don't know why it does that. I feel like it started doing that because bloody O2 and Virgin Media teamed up. But since then I've had more spam messages on here, thanks to O2 being weak with their barriers on blocking stuff. But my friend also seems to have the trouble, and he's also with Virgin Media / O2, which everything else works. It's just this seems like to randomly cut out from the Wi-Fi, despite being in the same room. Because if I'm in like downstairs in the kitchen or something, it would still pick it up, but it just likes to randomly cut out. It never used to do it. It just for some reason now likes to do it at random times. For like about 3 or 4 months ago, I think now. Yeah, that's about it. And then there's the log out bug where I can't stay signed in for some reason. But that's what I need to try and fix with the where's it gone now? Yeah? Yeah. I wish the Discord channels and category lists were a bit more tidier. Oh, that reminds me. I had to literally download an older version of Discord onto the phone because of how shit the new design looks. It's like bug after bug, and then, oh, let's give them a new design, which they probably didn't ask for or looks terrible. And then you have to like press extra buttons just to get to a certain point of the... Yeah. So that was number 5, was fixing all the issues. Number 4 was sorting out my sleep problems. which I have no fucking clue how to do it while everything is playing up. Because I like completely like laying down on my bed, because that's the most comfortable way for me to sleep, and it's quicker for me to get sleep that way. But if I have to like sit up quite a bit just for my phone to stop playing up, then it takes me longer to sleep, and then I sometimes give up and I just don't feel like sleeping anymore. I think that one, along with the lottery, will be the hardest ones to sort out, including force my body to be fit again, which I can't do that when I'm tired, because then falls back into number 4 with trying to sort out my sleep pattern. So I should just add another one, sort out my speech issues. Number 2, the last one on this list, is finish redecorating my room, which I need to finish 7, like selling everything, and 1, finishing the shed. Because I have wallpaper there that I've bought about 2 years ago now, and I've still not put it up. Not this time, pajamas. Not this time. Nice vintage wallpaper that suits my needs, because I love old-fashioned wallpaper and all that, and not just have everything one colour. That reminds me, I do also want to do more cat content with Crystal and Ruby. It's just finding the time, not being too tired, and having a better camera, especially on the phone. Which, if anyone knows of a better phone that's not in like the stupid £300s and millions or thousands, let me know in the comments. Because I missed a very good opportunity at one point when I was at volunteering. So I haven't been there for a while because of how bad my health was. But I was walking to where the group was, because I think I was a bit late, and it was still a bit misty. I looked to my right, and there was a space where you could see stuff going past and all that. There was a rabbit eating the grass, and right next to the rabbit was a baby deer. The trees were all orange from the autumn, and there was mist surrounding it. I missed a great opportunity to get a picture there because of how bad this camera is. And now sometimes, even when I use the flash, for some reason it sometimes just takes completely black pictures, like I'm in the complete darkness. So I don't know what's going on with this. So I would like to get that sorted at some point as well, with a better camera. Or just a spare camera just for the pictures. And just keep this phone for contacts and all that. Even though there's hardly anyone that actually talks to me now. But yeah, that is pretty much all the resolutions that's on the list. There might be more one for the list, like completing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and putting them to a side for good. Probably go back to it now and then just to catch shinies and gift to people. And like certain spamming websites that makes shinies, nicknames them their fucking website, and then you go to their website and it says they charge people money just for making shinies. I mean, I can't make shinies anymore, but I can on the DS, because I still got the what's it called? I've still got the power saves for the DS, but I don't have one for the Switch, sadly, because I don't know how it works. Plus, I don't want to be banned on the Switch either. But I would have done it for free. I wouldn't have done it for the money because that's just greedy. It's people pay enough money just for broken Pokemon games as it is, and then extra money for downloadable content, which is just greed from Game Freak, honestly. I think I've covered everything. One of the other things I want to do is lose weight, so these pajamas actually stay down and doesn't show my bloody backside. I don't know if it shows my backside, but it does show my back, which I don't like. I don't know how to shave my back, to be honest, and I don't want it to look very hairy. I don't know if there's anything I've missed. I do normally miss something. That might be it. That might be it. But yeah, I do want to lose weight, so it may help with trying to get fit again, and maybe my sleep. I don't know. I don't know what the order needs to be or what I'm missing for myself to look better again. Because I always try to look my best to look 18 or so. With my current voice, with the sickness I've got, I do not sound 18. But that's all I can remember from this bloody memory brain crap. I do want to cut down on swearing when possible. I mean, you gotta admit, you would swear like I would if you were playing Pokemon Scarlet or Violet with all the bugs I found and all that. Which I will mention, for those who think that my cartridge is fake, I did put in the video, in the comments from that video, a Twitter link. I'm not calling it X because that's a shit name, but a Twitter link to someone else's video, Hoodlum Callum or something. I don't really watch his content because the addictions on that stresses me out. I'm not saying he's not a nice person, it's just I can't stand the addictions. But he also had the glitch. I think it was roughly the same time actually as well that happened. But yeah, I will try and cut down on my swearing. Not so I can get monetized on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't care about people stressing out. Clearly not. But I think that's everything. Hopefully this won't be long staying like other people have had it, because I would like to be able to sleep properly again within next year, at least within a month or so. I think that's about it. I have tons of videos I need to upload from Pokemon Shiny Hunting. I just also need to sort out their thumbnails, because I've got it in a bit of a mess with the order I've uploaded them in. I can't remember which videos I did first and all that, so it might be out of order. I could say like Merry Christmas, and then the next one is like 4 more days until Christmas or something. But yeah, hopefully next year will be better and not as tiring. Less toxic people around, May get a girlfriend, I don't know. I really don't know anymore. We might be able to reach 1,000 subscribers or maybe 1,000,000. I don't know. I really don't know. It might win the lottery. It's scary to not know what the future holds, really. But the end of 2023. Have a happy new year. And I hope it will be best for all of us. Who aren't toxic, of course. But, bye. Just for the fun now. No, I'm not straight, no. There's no reason why I hate my face. It never stays straight when I try to get a picture. Okay.